arrest. Once they write you the letter, they suspend your license, and a warrant is issued for your arrest for failure to pay. So when you're going somewhere and you go through a roadblock or you get stopped for speeding, so then they run your thing on the NCIC, National Crime Information Center, and it shows that you got a suspended license and you have a warrant for your arrest, and they take you to jail.
And it's not like optional, really,
oh,
is
no.
it? I mean, the police officer doesn't have any.
No.
It is
He's going to take you to jail. You're going to go to jail, and you're going to have to post a bond to get out, which is going to cost you money. Then you're going to have to go back and pay that ticket, and on top of the ticket for the fine, there's going to be extra fines and assessments and collections costs. I mean, a $200 ticket's going to end up costing you $1,000. Is what it amounts to, just because you didn't go to court. So if you get a ticket, go to court.
What if I don't think my ticket was fair? Do I need to represent myself, or do I need to have an attorney? No, that's not a fair question.
Well, it is, because people ask me that all the time, and what I tell them is I cannot tell you whether or not you need to get a lawyer. As a general rule, if it's a good idea to get an attorney.
I don't go without an attorney. I can tell you when I'm going to post anything.
Practical matter, if you got a speeding ticket and it's going to cost you, we'll say $200, and it's going to be around that, a little bit more or less. If you
weigh it out,
you can pay $200 a lot cheaper than you can pay $5,000 or $1,000 or ever how much that a lawyer's going to cost you. You're probably not going to be able to get a lawyer to go to court with you for $200.
Well, I got you.
So
that's true. You got to weigh it.
It's just how much of the principle of the thing you want to pay for, how much principle you want to pay.
I know. And you know what? I think that is a lot of it. I'm going to show you, Judge.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my lawyer up in here, and I'm going to show you.
And sometimes it is, and that's fine. Frankly, as a judge or a prosecutor, either one, I like them to come in there with an attorney, because you can sit down there and talk to the attorney, and you don't have the emotions involved.
That's what I was going to say. You take that emotion out.
And I can tell the attorney, said, look, I got my trooper right here. He's got his radar that said this. He's got a video camera that's videoed them. What's your defense? And it's amazing to me. The defense most time with speeders is, I don't think I was going that fast. No, not. I was looking at my speedometer, or I've got two people in the car that says I wasn't going that fast. I don't think I was going that fast.
And they've got the radar going.
And we got the radar going with the trooper and but you can usually sit down with the defense attorney and go through this with him, and he'll go talk to his client and say, look, we're going to lose. But so it's a lot easier to deal with a defense attorney than it is with an emotional defendant.
Right. Oh yes, I would think so. Especially some crazy woman.
I wish all of them would bring lawyers in there.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I think Bruce has given us some good advice. In other words, if you get a ticket, you go to court.
Show up for court.
Show up for court. But I also too think that we've got to, as a city and as a state and as a county, look at the situation, what is continuing to happen in our court systems, in our youth court systems, in our city courts, that if we're that when we get to the big house, however you want to say it, to the big courtroom, that it a lot of times has come all the way through the gambit of the line. Yeah. And it's so important that as a parent that you be the parent, and that's not always easy. And I am talking from experience that it's not always easy, but saying no sometimes might save that child's life.
Save a child's life, no doubt it will.
It could save a child's life,
no doubt,
and change everything about their future. So being tough is not necessarily being mean.
That's true.
And it's coming from the heart. Also, walking away from something you don't want to deal with doesn't make it go away. And I think a lot of times when people, just as Bruce said, don't show up for court, they think it's going to evaporate.
Yeah.
And they're going to forget that you've got a speeding ticket or whatever it is. They're going to forget, and it's not going to be like that. I appreciate your coming and talking to us, because I think you've given a good insight into some things people need to be aware of.
Okay.
And you have a good,
I hope so.
you have a good week. You'll let us know if they come to court.
Okay. Thank you, Sue.